Hi everybody, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Saturday Makes with Jill Norwood. I believe this is my 4th edition. Everybody's different because depending on if you started it when Jill started or if you came in after. I came in after, so I think this is it's either my 3rd or my 4th edition. Okay, so anybody can join. There really are no really rules. You can do your own style, your own projects. It doesn't have to be cards. It could be any kind of project. And then you just upload your video in the morning on Saturday and you just hashtag it Saturday Morning Makes so everybody can find you. And yeah, so, and have fun. That's what that's what she designed it for, is for just have fun and you know, craft and put your projects out there. So all the information will be down below. Jill's page and her original video and stuff like that. It'll all be down below. If you have any questions, you can also ask, okay? All right, so let's get started. The last few episodes, I have done like 2 cards. This time I made a whole bunch of cards, and some of these cards are made during the week. You don't have to make them on Saturday as long as you share on Saturday. So, okay, so the first card, I just want to show you real quick. I use this wood block stamp that I had picked up from one of my my hauls recently on wood blocks. It's a Judith S27, a 26, and then this one here came from Hobby Lobby when they had their sale. And this one's just a sentiment set stamp, and it says, "She's beautiful. Oh, she believes she could, and she did." Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have like a name or anything on it, but so those 2 wood block stamps I used with my first card I'm going to share with you. And the first card is this one here. And I thought it really came out cute. It's the only card that I did in this size. This is the A5 size. Most of my cards are A2. But I kind of like this for the tall birdhouses. I had to use a taller card. So you could also do a slimline with this. It would be awesome too. So I used some of the paper that I got in that new paper pad I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I don't have it right here with me, so I can't give you the name of it, but I had a video sharing it, and it was kind of rustic, primitive patterns. So I used that, and the first layer, and then I used a black mat with the crisscross nesting set that I have. I used another piece of that same piece that's down here, and then a white piece on top. I edged the sides with some oxide ink, and then I colored with Copics my little birdhouses. I used this gingham. This is a Stampin' Up! Ribbon in green and white. And that is my first card. And there's where the inside says, "She believed she could, so she did." So that is a really cute card. I like the way that one came out. Okay, my next card I am sharing with you is using this Gorgeous Girl Snowman. I love him. I love him so much. I got him in a haul that I mean a D-stash that I, you know, bought. And yeah, he's staying in my collection because I really love him. That's what it looks like stamped out, but he's so cute. So I use that, and I also use this Echo Park paper called Christmas. And I got this at Tuesday Morning just this past year, okay? And this is the card that I made. And I think it came out really, really cute. I used some cut aparts from the paper. So the cut apart, it says, "It's the most wonderful time of the year," at the bottom. Use the cross stitches for this white pattern here. I used the Copics to color in the background. The black and white snowflake came from that Christmas paper I just showed you. And then these little tiny silver stars are stickers, and they came from this place called, I don't know if they still have, I don't know if they're still in business or not. I wanted to check myself because I'd like to get some more of these. I got them at a yard sale for 75 cents, but they're Dazzle. There's a company name on here. Let me just check real quick. Hot off the press. Do you guys know if they're still in business? Like, I would love to get some more. I have snowflakes like this, and these little glittering stars. This can go on any of your projects. I love them. I've already used them on like a 4th of July and stuff like that. So I've done that before, but they look really cute on this card. Kind of like snow, little twinkle to the card. And like again, I used Copics when I colored. And then there's the inside. And that little cut apart there, it just says, decorate the tree, send Christmas cards, look at the lights, go sledding, bake cookies, and go gift shopping. So it's a little tag I thought was cute that would fit in there. I did say I wanted to try to make Christmas cards all year round, so that's my goal. So this year when it comes to Christmas, I'm not rushing to try to get cards done. That was my hope. So, all right. So the third card is going to be a Slimline card, okay? I did use my MFT cloud stencil because I used oxides for the background. I used this Slimline, but I only used the outside scallop part. I did not use the window parts of this, okay? So use that. I used this stamp set. I used the Hello Spring, that sentiment there. That's Hello Bluebird. And this one here is Hello Bluebird. And I used just the bee. And did I use anything else? No. Oh, the worm. So you use the worm and the bee out of that set. And then this is the Colorado Crafts, and this is the one that I used on my card, okay? All right, so this is the card that I created, and like I said, it's a Slimline. I thought it came out really, really cute. Here's the little bunny. She's holding the hands with a squirrel, a mouse, a fox, and it looks like a raccoon or a porcupine. And then I put that little worm down there. And I used the oxide ink for the background green. And then I used a couple Copics just to fill in some grass. And this is where I used the cloud stencil and the oxide and created the sky. There's that Hello Spring. And then that was the little bee I pulled out of that set along with that little worm. And the background paper is just some Easter paper in my stash. So I thought that one came out really cute as well. And there's the inside. Basically, I didn't put anything inside. Leave it for, you know, to write a note. Okay? So that's that. All right. And then I did some cards for my stash. Thank you. I think one's a thank you. I'll show them to you. So I used this Stampin' Up set. I've had this a long, long time. And I've never used it and often thought to destash it. But I said, no, I really want to keep that. And I'm glad I did because I finally used it this time around. So you got the different hexagons with different patterns in them. And there's some extra that I cut I didn't use. I just put them in there. And it's got a few sentiments on it. Thanks much, hello, sweet friend, and my friend. But I didn't use the sentiments. I just basically used the different hexagons for this project, okay? I used the sentiment off of this one. This is a Cornish Heritage Farms. I got this at a yard sale. Not sure if that company's even still in stock. Or, I mean, if they're still in business, if they have this in stock. But this is Mona Lisa's Moments is what it's called. And I used Hello Friend. And then I used this one here. It says, a long talk with a good friend can cure almost anything. So those are the two, Hello Friend and that one there that I used out of this, out of that stamp, okay? I did use my Hello die from MFT. I used, here's that cross stitch. I use this all the time. Nesting set. And that came from Surprise Creation Store. That's one of the alley stores. And then this is my favorite things. This is the papers. I used some gingham, and I did use, on one of the cards, I used this light pastel gingham. Okay, and those are my favorite things. So those are what I use for these cards right here, and I'll share these with you. The first one is this one here. And this is where I used the Hello Friend, and then that other sentiment here. What I say, it was the long talk with a good friend can cure almost anything. So that's that. Here are the hexagons. I added some little bluebird. Is that what they're called? We got them at Tuesday morning. Bluebird flowers. And then here's the inside. So I made that one. And then I did this one. It just says hello, and I stacked that hello up like 5 or 6 times. I cut it with the craft paper The top layer is a dotted, embossed dotted paper, but all the rest is just a flat craft paper underneath. And there's those hexagons again. Here's that My Favorite Things gingham pattern, and there's a cross stitch layer there for that. And on this one, I use that gingham too, the My Favorite Things. So then this one is like that on the inside. And then I have one more, you guys. This one here, it says thank you. And this one, I did use the hexagons. These are some little flower gems from the Dollar Tree. The thank you is a Stampin' Up! Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't leave that out, but it's part of a set that has just sentiments. This is thank you, congratulations, happy birthday, things like that. So I just used the thank you out of that. And actually, I made the card before I put the flowers on. I put these little enamel dots up here, and I wanted it just, for some reason, I wanted it to be something else. I don't know. I wanted more bling. So I put the flowers on it, and that was an afterthought. And I think the flowers and the enamel dots together are too much, but these are glued down, and I'm not going to try to take them off. It'll rip the card. So this is the card, and that's the way it is. And there's that beige gingham I used around the outside. That came from that other paper, the My Favorite Things, this one here. The excuse me, the lighter pastel gingham. That's where this beige one came from. And then there's the inside. So those are the cards that I have for you today. This Saturday Makes. I hope you enjoyed them. And I hope that you join us if you haven't already. It's been really fun, and it's been fun to watch all the other ladies and see what they're making as well. And it gets, it gives you a little crafty Saturday time, or like I said, you can make your cards during the week and just share them on Saturday. That's fine too, whenever you have time to actually craft. The whole meaning was Jill, Jill she's a very busy person, and she only has X amount of time to spend on Saturday mornings. And so that's how it came about, like the Saturday morning makes, because she had time in the morning, she would make something and then share it. So that's how it started. But you could, like I did, I craft these like all during the week when I had time, and I'm sharing them today. So, but yeah, there's really no rules, you guys. Please join us. It's fun. Like I said, it's fun. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys later. God bless. Bye. Thanks for watching.